Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AEW here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. What a show we had for you last week. Who is Cody Rhodes gonna face tonight? And if he does defeat him, he goes on to the Royal Rumble to face Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship. And mind you, at that, both of them superstars are in the Royal Rumble. And what a show we have here in store for you tonight. So many debuts last week. We saw Charlotte Flair, we saw Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, so many more. Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman. But coming up next, we have Charlotte Flair versus our AEW champion Rhea. Who is going to win coming up next? As we're back, and please welcome our Green Bay Packers off a fresh win against the Seattle Seahawks. But here comes the Queen, Ric Flair's daughter. She is a 10-time women's champion. How great would it be if she makes her second appearance on AEW and knocks off our champion? She would definitely be in a spot for a #1 contenders match. As I'm getting word that Cody Rhodes is already trying to warm up, but he's also trying to make a trade for Friday Night Smackdown for Sasha Banks. Who will he send over from AEW? But right now, it's our Queen. She has this Green Bay arena rocking after her impressive fatal 4-way victory last week against Ruby Riott, Nia Jax, and Britt Baker. Making her debut, she's making her name known already. Also, Rhea was in a fatal 4-way match last week against Shayna Baszler, Naomi herself, and can't remember, but here comes our AEW Women's Champion. She's held that belt for so long, 6 months. 6 months. She is the first and only woman to win that title, with Charlotte be the first woman to knock her off and to become the second AEW champion. She doesn't know nothing about Charlotte. Charlotte and her father have grew up in the WWE. Ric Flair, a 16-time world champion and a 2-time Hall of Famer, and guarantee Charlotte is a future Hall of Famer. As we're getting ready to get this match underway here in Green Bay, Charlotte and Rhea. The referee get ready to ring the bell, and the match is underway. Let me introduce you to my commentary team. I am JR Ross, and I have Taz with me alongside. On his side is Chavo Guerrero. On my side is Vicky Guerrero. It's nice to have all three of y'all here as they tie up on the corner. The referee has to separate them. So Vicky, what you think of last week's show? It was amazing, JR. And you know, so many matches, so many debuts. Man, I wonder who is Cody going to face, as it's rumored it's a big debut and a big signing for AEW. AEW already signed so many stars last week after seeing Samoa Joe, Charlotte Flair, Shayna Baszler, Braun Strowman. Man, that's already a handful of names that's going to be filling this AEW and having so much just wrestling here. Charlotte and Rhea are going at it. Charlotte puts Rhea on the shoulders, and Rhea reverses with a, oh my god, with a DDT straight to Charlotte. She puts Charlotte flat on her stomach and is working on that arm. What a way to kick off this show. Two great women. Two women that know how to win a championship, to dominate the women's division. Rhea kicking Charlotte, missing that stomp. Putting Charlotte flat on her back. And oh, what a kick to the lower back. And she Irish whips Charlotte right into the corner and gives the double knees to the back. Rhea already starting off on fire. Oh, Charlotte kicks up. And what that chop. What a chop by Charlotte. She learns that from her dad. And those chops hurt like hell. Come on, Taz and Chavo. I know y'all two felt the chops before. I never felt the chops. But, you know, I don't want to feel the chops because I've seen Big Show leave red marks on guys after it. So does Ric Flair, and look at Rhea, oh, with a knee to the back of the neck and a neck breaker. Rhea's taking full control, and oh, Charlotte swipes the feet and gives a big kick to the back. As you saw last week, Charlotte has that devastating, oh, Charlotte goes to a pin. One, and a kick out at one, as I said before, Charlotte pins. She has that devastating move. Oh, what a punch to the ribs. She has that on a clothesline right outside the ring, inside the front. Oh, what is Rhea thinking? Last week we saw Kenny Omega do a superplex on Shawn Spears outside the ring, sending both men flat on the floor, and with an arm drag by Charlotte. And Charlotte, she has this move called the figure four. Yes, her dad had the perfection of the figure, not the figure four, the figure eight. He had the perfection figure eight locked in, and she grew up just wondering how her finish was going to be. So she took her finisher and then she stands on her head and calls that the figure eight. And last week she made Ruby Riott tap out. As the referee is at a count of 6, I believe, Charlotte throws her back in the ring and slides into the ring. Oh, what a reversal by Rhea. Oh, what a kick! Sending Charlotte face first to the mat. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Oh, what the? Oh, here we go. 619. What a tribute to Rey Mysterio. Rhea is going up to the top rope. Can she finish? And a senton bomb. I think Charlotte reversed that. Both knees going to the back. Charlotte puts Rhea back on her shoulders. And what a face plant by Charlotte. Charlotte walking like that. Woo. Uh-oh, Charlotte with a clothesline. I think Charlotte's heating up. Ducks under the flying clothesline. Charlotte is feeling herself here in Green Bay. What a spear! Spear. Charlotte roars. Charlotte goes for a pin. 1, 2. No, I kick out at 2. Charlotte can't believe it. What a way to kick off AEW. These fans and here in Green Bay seem to love it, and Charlotte misses that stomp. An Irish whip throws Rhea outside the ring. Again, these two competitors outside the ring. And oh my gosh, he's throwing her opponent against the ring apron. Stomach first into the side of the ring. I know that doesn't feel good. She immediately gets back in the ring. Charlotte uses the ropes against her advantage. Has her opponent dazed. And here it goes. Oh my God, another face plant by Charlotte. Oh, I think Charlotte's looking for, oh, this is what I was talking about. Here is the figure 4, but Charlotte doesn't call it that. Wait for it. Wait for it, and it's the figure 8, locked in. Imagine if Rhea taps. No, Rhea immediately breaks the hole and gives a fist to Charlotte. She immediately knows what Charlotte was thinking. Charlotte puts her back on the shoulders and using the ropes again to her advantage. Charlotte picks up Rhea with an arm drag by Rhea. Look at the height difference. Charlotte with the long legs and Rhea so short. But that doesn't matter. Look at Rhea. Oh, using the ropes to her advantage and all. Put her foot against the back and bending her back. Bending her arms. Rio, oh, what an arm dragging. Oh, a high knee, a shining wizard. Rio goes for the pin and Charlotte out. 1, 2, no, a kick out at 2. Rio, I can't believe it. What a match. This may be a dream match that people wanted to see. You got it right here just to kick off AEW. Rio is setting up Charlotte where she's looking for.
She might have it.
Rio, oh.
Game, set, match.
Rio dragging Charlotte away from Rose. Is smart, but not a rope break. Referee goes for 1, 2. Oh, Charlotte kicks out. Rio is arguing with the ref. Rio is going up top. She can't believe it. What does she have to do to put Charlotte out? And oh, double knees to the gut. Rio goes for a pin again. 1, 2. Oh no! 2.5. Rio is frustrated with the ref. She's going back. Looked like she was going back up top. Oh, is she? She's just walking into the turnbuckle, wondering what can she do to put the queen out.
When I saw this week's power rankings, I thought there was a misprint.
She picks up Charlotte. Charlotte with a big kick and a reversal. Another spear! Oh my God, Charlotte with a spear. Charlotte goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. Charlotte can't believe it. Oh my God. Uh-oh. She misses that stop. I thought Charlotte was getting ready to go for another 54. No, a punch to the gut again. Another chop. And Charlotte gives a chop back. And that's running STO. Uh-oh, Charlotte. Is Charlotte going to look for the natural selection? And I think she is. This is what she calls the natural selection. Can Charlotte go for a pin? Imagine her knocking off in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. She knocked her off. Charlotte, 2 weeks in a row, making a great debut in defeating the champion. And now, last week she won out of fatal 4-way. She is guaranteed a #1 contender spot. And look at the sportswomanship for these two competitors. These two will definitely see each other later in the future. What a match that was.
Hold on to your seats.
Man, who is Cody going to face? Who does Chris Jericho have in mind coming up next? Are you kidding me? Look at this. It's Bret Hart coming down for the ring, and I think he's going to join us for commentary. Bret the Hitman Hart, a WWE Hall of Famer. Now, if you didn't know, he did introduce us to the AEW Championship. He unrevealed it, and Chris Jericho did win that fair and square, and that's why he is still champion as we get Bret Hart set up for the commentary as we give him a moment, and we're getting ready to see who is Cody Rhodes going to face next. Who is Cody's opponent? Are you kidding me? Oh my! Are you kidding me? It's Rob Van Dam making his AEW debut. The High Flying Extreme. This guy has traveled everywhere. Rob Van Dam making his AEW appearance, and Cody Rhodes cannot believe himself. But Cody cannot think about he has to knock off Rob Van Dam to see Chris Jericho at the Royal Rumble and to face him for the title. Rob Van Dam, what a career this guy has. The 5-star frog sweat, she's put that to perfection. jumping off the top rope, so much extreme. He loves extreme. But here comes Cody Rhodes. Cody is not looking happy. Cody had to face RVD. What a match this is gonna be. Cody and also Chris last week talking, saying they both actually put themselves in a Royal Rumble match. And imagine if Cody knocks off RVD, they will have a match at Royal Rumble for the AEW Championship. 2 matches. One, it don't matter how long it is. Someone that has to pin someone into the other. You have to stay in till all 30 men have been, or all 29 men, except for you, have been eliminated. His body is going to go through hell if he has a match at the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes versus RVD. It's not later. It's not the future. It's not a dream match. It's about to happen right now. The referee rings the bell, and these two tie up. And Cody immediately takes RVD into the corner. The referee has to separate these two.
Tired of watching these guys compete.
As we what a clothesline by Cody into the corner. As before I got interrupted, and what a power bomb by Cody. As we're here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we do behind us have your Green Bay Packers after a great win last night against the Seattle Seahawks, and they will face the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship. RVD Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, he misses that kick. Cody goes back into the ropes. Cody puts RVD on his shoulders. And oh my God, face first into the mat. As we have Brent Hart, Mike finally working. First of all, Brent, welcome to AEW. As I don't have to introduce our commentators to you. You already know Vicky, Taz, me, JR, and Chavo.
That'll realign your vertebrae.
Here for ringside with you guys.
Man, good old times. As we're here in Green Bay, you did all your work in WWE or WWF. You came over here to AEW, the show, first of all, the AEW champion. That's the last time we've seen you for the last about 8 months. How have you liked AEW?
AEW, it was a uprising warm place where, we're not trying to say we're going to compete with other shows. Just AEW, you can just say we're focusing on ourselves. We're focusing on building this industry. We're focusing on building, the ratings up, having attendance, making it bigger and bigger every week it goes. And seeing all these champions and all these superstars that we got, all the women that we got, it's just fantastic over here.
As RVD is going to the top rope and gives an elbow to the back of Cody Rhodes. And what about this? The debut of RVD. I didn't even know RVD just got signed to AEW. Cody didn't know.
RVD is a great signing. That is basically a steal, probably for AEW, and picking up Raw Van Dam way before, Smackdown Raw or NXT would, because Edge and Christian would have been the first guys to pick him up.
And of course, and what a leg sweep by RVD. And RVD is a former Money in the Bank winner. ECW, RVD is warming up. He's feeling himself. Clothesline and a super kick to Cody Rhodes. And I don't think if you haven't seen RVD, you don't know what this move is. This is Rolling Thunder by RVD. RVD goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. RVD is in disbelief. RVD has traveled the world. He has wrestled in WWE, ECW, TNA, and him just leaving TNA. He has so many big runs over there, and especially WWE as WWE champion, and he had the ECW champion. it. Tell us how hard it is to win 2 titles and to try to defend them both.
There's a good chance you can't recover from this.
Cody, oh, what a reversal, and oh, what a lariat. Cody rolls on the outside of the ring. As we already see, as you know, the Royal Rumble is coming up. Look at the names that's already filled the list. Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens. Already a couple big names in here. Who else is going to fill them? Who else is going to fill the spots in the Royal Rumble? What an uppercut by RVD.
Man, a couple of spots. There's a whole lot of spots that are still available. We don't even know. But the beginning part of it, this is like at least 10 people already qualified themselves to be in there. And I think the Royal Rumble should just end like that because this is already spectacular. And with 20 more people, we just don't even know who else could make it in there.
And RVD on his debut knocks off Cody Rhodes. Oh my.
What a victory for Bob Van Dam there. Congrats to him.
Will we ever see RVD make his debut? I mean, his championship run? Will we ever go after Chris Jericho? Cody sits on the edge of the ring in disbelief. He can't believe he lost to RVD. He won't get the title shot at Royal Rumble. Well, thank you for coming to commentary, Brent, and man, can't wait to have you again.
It's great to have you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
Coming up next, we have the Young Bucks versus the Viking Raiders versus Santana and Ortiz. This is a #1 contenders match for SCU's titles. Who will win? And this is a ladder match. Man, who's going to win? The Viking Raiders or the Young Bucks? Or Santana on Ortiz, who was part of the Inner Circle. You know, Taz and Chavo and Vicky, let's talk about the Inner Circle. You got the AEW champion Chris Jericho. You got the cocky, little, scrawny Sammy Gargano. Then you got the big bodybuilder security of Jack Hager. And then you got these two, Santana and Ortiz. Man, that is a group right there. As we know, many other groups here on this Battle of the Brands. You got the Inner Circle. You got the Venom Club. You got the Undisputed Era. All 3 teams are so dominant. Will we ever see one of those 3 teams go up against each other? Man, and what a match that would be. That's a WrestleMania match right there. So, if Battle of the Brands, Raw, Smackdown, NXT are watching, get your match card ready. As we're back here in Green Bay and we're getting ready. Oh, and the lights go out. Here comes the Viking Raiders. These guys winning their first match last week. And listen to the roar of Hanson and Ivar. These two guys are very destructive. Look at the mean mug faces on these two. I want to step in the ring against them. But who is going to face SCU at Royal Rumble? And I think SCU don't want these two guys to win because they will run them over like they are. Man, the Viking Raiders won their match last week against No, they lost last week to SCU. How can they regain themselves? You know, they had the chance to face them too, and SCU showed them that you just can't come here to AEW and just face the champions and think you're going to win. You have to beat us to get the titles, and they did it, but they got one more chance. One of them has to climb the ladder, get the briefcase, so they can see them at the Royal Rumble. And the Young Bucks also staying here in AEW. As Matt Jackson walks down to the ring alone. He doesn't have Nick. These two guys love to fly. You might as well call them the Young Hardy Boys. Even though Matt Hardy did not like to fly off the top rope, do suicide dives over the top rope, jump off the ladder. That was Jeff damn thing. Jeff was the crazy one, but these two guys are crazy. These two circled around the world. They was also a part of the Bullet Club. You know, that AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Finn Balor, Kenny Omega was a part of. And here comes the other Nick Jackson.
And his opponents, first from California, weighing in at 100.
Nick Jackson also returning to AEW. As before we left, before this Battle of the Brands had ended for just a short period of time, these guys were going against the Undisputed Era of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. What a match that was. Will we ever see a rematch between these two? Because guaranteed that will be a great match, and they did put on a great match, but the Undisputed Era came away with the win. Here comes Santana and Ortiz.
And his opponents, first,
both these guys are part of the Inner Circle. Chris Jericho is making sure that they don't get touched, and he wants gold around their waist. Will Jericho do anything possible just for these two to win? You know what, Taz? I think he will. He'll probably interrupt this match, but I don't see him doing that because he is supposedly just now arriving here in Green Bay. What a champion. You know, JR, what a champion. A champion should be here early. A champion should say, oh, I want to be in a match. Chris Jericho, this is the second week of AEW, and Chris Jericho has not been in a match. Will he be in the match of the week of the Royal Rumble? We'll find out. But right now, we have a #1 contenders match to see who will face SCU at the Royal Rumble. And here comes Santana.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at
both these guys are fierce and dominant. Let's go back when they made their debut, attacking the Young Bucks actually. Just laying out the Young Bucks after their brutal match against Private Party in a tag team tournament. Man, and I know you Young Bucks cannot wait to get their hands on these two guys after trying to take them out, put them in that misery. Entering the ring is Santana, and I can't wait for this match to get underway. Viking Raiders, Young Bucks, and Santana Ortiz, and then we're underway. Oh my God, so much action going on. With a big chop by Ortiz, the eye bar. Oh, what a spear by Matt Jackson to Santana. Man, who is going to win this match? So many guys in the ring. Who is going to touch the toy first? Who's going to bring out some toys? I want to see some tables. Thank God our table is up here near the entrance ramp. Unlike Monday Night Raw, you know, we saw Ronda Rousey put Peyton Royce through the announce table. Man, Just imagine if our announce table was down there ringside. I bet you someone is going to dive off the ladder onto the announce table. With a big knee by Santana, and he gives a big boot, and oh my god, a spinning heel kick. Ivar is over there trying to roll outside the ring. Hanson throws Nick Jackson over the top rope, landing outside. He picks up Nick. Big punch, and here comes Santana. Nick Jackson throws Hanson in the ring. Santana stops Nick from going in the ring. They keep running to each other. Nick runs into the ring. Oh, working on the arm of Hanson. Ivar just now arrived, getting at his feet. Missing that elbow. Another one, and he gets that fist. Oh, Santana reverses. Blocks that in a super kick into the gut. And he clotheslines Ivar back outside the ring. But it's Santana thinking. And a flying cross body by Hanson and Nick. And oh, Hanson. Oh no, Hanson, no, by God. What is he doing? Whoa. Oh no, a big guy throwing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Throwing Santana right in the middle of the ring. And Santana rolling outside on the floor. And look at the, oh, don't look outside the ring. Nick Jackson just having his ass all in front of Santana. And Ortiz is against the rope. The Viking Raiders are probably in control of this match. Here comes Nick Jackson again. And he throws that big forearm into Hanson and working on the arm. What a kick. A sideways sweeping kick. And what an arm drag by Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson working on the neck of Hanson. He picks up Hanson and gives a punch, and he's on the ropes. Oh, Hanson blocks that and gives a big kick. The Nick blocks that elbow. And look at Ortiz working on that. Ivar, oh, Ortiz goes right to work to Ivar, focuses attention on with an elbow. Oh my God, what a kick to the back of the head. As a ladder gets out the ring. Super kick! The Hanson has to be seeing daylight. Ivar throws a ladder in the ring, and Matt Jackson gives an elbow right into the back. Oh, what is Ivar thinking? He uses the side of the ring. Nick Jackson picks up the ladder, and the ladder exits the ring again. As the ladder can't stay in the ring more than 2 minutes. A suplex by Hanson and Nick Jackson. Santana's on the outside of the ring. Look at Matt Jackson just kicking her in the thigh of Ivar. And Ortiz throws Matt Jackson over the top rope. If that was a Royal Rumble, Matt Jackson would have been eliminated. But this is not. This is AEW. What a power. Oh my God, what a power driver. That ended so many careers in a zigzag by Ortiz. That power driver. And what a neck breaker by Ortiz. That power driver ended so many careers, suffering neck injuries. Oh my God. Slamming Matt Jackson on the outside of Santana. Slides back in the ring. Here comes Nick Jackson. Ivar gets Irish whip it to the corner. Santana picks up that ladder, and oh, he hits Ivar with it. Nick Jackson throws Hanson over the top rope. And he said, oh, Santana Ortiz already going for it. He's going up. They both are going up.
Look at this.
Both are going up, and Santana is trying to unhook, but Matt Jackson's having none of it. Matt Jackson is trying. Oh, Hanson. Oh, he pushes both of them down. Ortiz was just standing there, and Santana was trying to unhook the briefcase. As Matt Jackson puts Santana on his shoulders, and Santana reverses and look. Oh, he's gonna go for a DDT. Nope. Irish, nope. And he brings it back in with a backbreaker. Oh, the wake up call. If you watch wrestling, you've seen this before. Oh, Ivar interrupts that. Hits him face first with the ladder. Ivar drops the ladder and now picks it back up. And hits Santana again. Santana takes the ladder away and with a punch by Matt Jackson. And Matt Jackson now Irish whip Santana on the outside and a punch. Matt Jackson felt that coming. The spider senses. Ortiz is just now getting to his feet. Ivar with a big punch. Then Matt Jackson. Matt is dazed. And Matt gets thrown outside the ring. Ivar is all alone in the ring. Sets up the ladder. Ivar is going up top.
Back in from the floor.
Ivar taking his time. Getting the briefcase and here comes Ortiz. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this? What is this? No. Oh my, attitude adjustment off the ladder. Both men roll outside the ring. Oh my God. Oh man, we're outside the ring, but Matt Jackson looked for the opportunity. He's the only man in the ring going for the briefcase. Here comes Hanson. Ortiz stops it. Ortiz stops. Oh no. What is they doing? They just watching Matt Jackson get it. They is watching it. Oh, finally Santana. Ortiz shot a black crossbody on Hanson. Hanson dumps it. Santana, Matt Jackson on the top rope. Ivar tries to bring down Matt Jackson, and he does bring down Matt Jackson. Ortiz gets thrown into the steel steps, and Ivar misses that kick, and now Nick Jackson gets up on the ladder, and he's trying to get the briefcase. Ivar using the side of the ring. Nick Jackson is getting and then the Young Bucks are facing SCU at the Royal Rumble. What a debut and a return for these two. The Young Bucks winning this match. Everyone was just standing still, but this still was a great match. Look at this powerbomb, and look at this attitude adjustment off the ladder. Oh my, sending both men out the ring. These two will face SCU for the AEW Tag Team titles. The Young Bucks going on a win streak.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion. And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to
Young Bucks were drafted to Smackdown, but they didn't even make their debut. AEW traded for them, and now they're back on AEW. Coming up next, we have Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler, two dominant women from the WWE, but who is going to be victorious coming up next? As we're back, and here comes the irresistible Nia Jax. She made her debut last week, but unfortunately lost to Charlotte Flair. But she has only one opponent this time, not three, but her opponent is not easy. Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. Nia Jax returning after suffering a devastating injury, tearing both ACLs. That has to be devastating to tear both of them. Even tear one is devastating. But she made her return, and this time it was to AEW. Nia enters the ring. She's ready. And here comes Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler walks through the curtain. And here we go. Shayna Baszler, hard hitting. That submission hold you do not want to be in. She put most women to sleep when she uses that submission hold. But can she put it on Nia Jax and put her to sleep? Shayna was also on AEW before we had the split, and she was the champion before that champion got relinquished and thrown in the trash. Can Shayna knock off Nia? And I'm getting word from Cody. He said this is a #1 contenders match. Whoever wins will face Rhea next week on AEW. Man, Shayna Baszler looking to get back on top of the mountain. She was the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion for 536 days. What a reign that was. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler ready, and the referee rings the bell. We're here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We have the Green Bay Packers right behind us, like I said, and they defeated the Seattle Seahawks in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and will face the San Francisco 49ers. As Shayna Baszler going work to work tonight, kick after kick, stomp after stomp. As an arm drag by Nia Jax, and Nia picks up Shayna with a sidewalk backbreaker and is just using her back and just put wear and tear on it. Stomping on Shayna Baszler, now slamming her head in the mat.
Oh, nasty impact.
Nia dragging Shayna away and looks where she looks. Oh my God, a senton by Nia. And a big kick to the back to Shayna Baszler. Where she's putting pressure on that right shoulder. Shayna.
Beautiful technique.
Is getting dominated by Nia, and she kicks off Nia Jax, as I said that.
But I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back and
Picks up Nia, and is now working on the arm, and look at this. She loves to do this. Look at this. This has to hurt, and stomps on the hand and the arm. Oh my God. She goes for a pin. Referee counts 1. Oh, and a kick out at 1 by Nia Jax. Shayna picks up Nia. What a match this is. And, oh, whoa. Goes for a submission hold. We're on Nia tap. This is not the submission hold we were talking about, but Nia quickly gets out of that. Several punches to the head to Shayna Baszler. Nia gets up to her feet and throws, Shayna to the ground. Then it's slammed on the mat by Nia, and what a big chop. She picks up Shayna again, a backbreaker again. Stomp after stomp. Slamming her head back into the mat. Yelling at Shayna, this is my division now. She goes for the pin. 1, and a kick out at 1.
She's still in this one.
A reversal by Shayna Baszler. And a big knee missed by Shayna, but did not knock down Nia, and with a big punch in the ribs. Shayna is on Nia's shoulders, and slamming her right into the mat. Nia Jax, what a successful return, and look how well she has been wrestling. She misses that kick, and a big kick to the gut. Shayna is in a bad position right now. And a pounce by Nia Jax. And the leg drop. Is that going to end in 1, 2? No, a kick out at 2.
Well, that was a close call. Wow.
A kick out at 2 by Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax sizing up Shayna. She picks Shayna up. Oh, what else? That Samoan drop by Shayna. I mean by Nia Jax. She goes for the pin. No, kick out. That was probably a rope break and a big knee to the back. Nia Jax dragging Shayna away from the ropes and now stomping on the arm like Shayna did earlier in the match. Nia Jax is turning up this Green Bay crowd and all sitting on Shayna Baszler. Shayna what a chin breaker and a big knee, but it didn't knock her down. And a shoulder tackle by Nia Jax. Shayna needs to regain her breath. She rolls on the outside on the edge of the ring. And she with a punch that had Nia dazed. And a reversal by Nia Jax. And slamming Shayna back on the mat. Picking up Shayna Baszler. Slamming her back on the mat. Here goes the leg drop again.
This one is over.
Shayna Baszler still not giving up, raking the eyes, and now she knocks down Nia Jax. Now she's going she's working on her arm for that arm bar that she can do. Shayna Baszler is not giving up. Oh, she's wiping her feet, kicking the dirt on Nia Jax. She throws Nia into the corner, and she misses the knee. Shayna Baszler missed the big knee. Now she's working on the leg of Shayna Baszler, and Shayna Baszler with another reverse on the big knee by Shayna Baszler. And what a flip by Nia, flipping Shayna over her shoulders. And she's throwing Shayna, toying with her, playing with her like a rag doll. Sits Shayna up and now working on the neck, tweaking her neck. Just turning it. That has to feel so painful.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something.
And Shayna gets up and punches Nia in the gut and now across the face. Irish whip it to the corner. Shayna Baszler rests there, and a big kick by Shayna Baszler. Nia saw that punch coming. And the Irish whip into the corner again. She puts Shayna on the top rope. What is Nia thinking? No. Oh my God. Slamming Shayna on the mat. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 again by Shayna. Nia can't believe it. Shayna is not giving up. Shayna Baszler getting kicked in the gut. And Shayna, Hurricane Rana. That's what caught her opponents off guard last time she was in the ring.
I don't know how much more Nia Jax can endure.
Nia Jax flips Shayna over her shoulders again and picking up Shayna. Putting her, slamming her on the mat, and she's looking for a third leg drop. A third leg drop in. She goes for a pin this time. Can this put Shayna out? 1, 2, and another kick out by Shayna. 3 leg drops, 3 kick outs. She hasn't got a count of 3. This is not the right 3 she's looking for, and a big knee by Shayna. Shayna punches Nia Jax in an Irish whip into the corner again, a hard one. Working on the arm. Slamming her shoulder right into the mat, and Shayna looking to take control. Finally, but no, a big clothesline by Nia. Nia hasn't had enough. Stomping on her arm. Stomping on the other arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Applying pressure to that right shoulder. Shayna Baszler is not giving up. 3 leg drops and 3 kickouts. Shayna has not been dominant this match. This has all been Nia. This has been Nia Jax.
Right to the midsection.
Nia throwing Shayna Baszler. picking up Shayna Baszler. And an Irish whip to the corner again. The referee almost got away in the big knee by Shayna. And Shayna seems like she, oh, the big kick. Shayna cannot take control. Irish whip to the corner again. And a big kick by Shayna. Oh, with a punch to the gut by Nia. No. Shayna delivering those kicks. The Nia Jax. And oh my gosh, she's using the ropes to her advantage. Pulling Nia into the first rope, the top rope. Picking up Nia. And oh, with an uppercut by Nia Jax. Big kick by Nia. She's going for a power bomb once again. Nia has taken control all match. And another leg drop. And she's going, oh. The referee was getting ready to count. And now she's going for the pin. 1, 2. No, kick out again for the 4th time. The 4th time. Shayna kicks out of the leg drop. Gets Irish whip to the corner once again. And oh, using her body. And now throwing her Shayna across the ring. Shayna has to be out of this match. And she's sizing up Shayna this time. Shayna gets to her feet. Oh, Shayna was trying to counter. But here goes the Samoan drop.
That looks like it hurts. Now,
Nia go for the pin again. Referee counts 1, 2, 3. Finally, Nia Jax knocks off Shayna Baszler. What a match that was. Oh my God. Nia Jax winning this match. Shayna is in disbelief, but what a match that was. Shayna Baszler kicked out the leg drop 4 times. But next week, as I'm now getting word, it's going to be Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax versus Rioi versus Shayna Baszler for the AEW Women's Champion. Who is going to win? And Chris Jericho, as you see on the TV screen, is making his way down to the ring. What does he have to say? And we back as we see Chris Jericho in the ring with a mic. And what does he have to say for himself? I told you that Cody wouldn't beat the guy I have in mind. So let's drink a little bit of the bubbly. Now, I see that so many superstars, Gregory Helms, The Rock, KO, Cody, myself, Randy, or whoever else is in the Royal Rumble has declared for it. And they, what the? Ortiz is joining Chris Jericho. What does Ortiz have to say?
He really loves that mic. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. This crowd
Ortiz just coming off a match, a ladder match against the Viking Raiders and the Young Bucks. Ortiz is getting the mic. What does he have to say? He's a part of the inner circle. I also came out here and say that Cody Rhodes is dumb. He should have just listened and just walked off like you said, but no, he had to stay in the ring and demand it and beg and cry for AEW championship. But you know, you're the best, and I also don't know why that people are entering the Royal Rumble. That's why I've also decided to enter the Royal Rumble. You know what? Me, you, the Inner Circle, Sami Zayn, and these other stupid idiots should drink a little bit of the bubbly. Because you're right, Cody is a stupid idiot. But, and not here in Green Bay. You're right, Green Bay is a trash city. I don't know why maybe I got lucky last night. But you know what? I'm in the Royal Rumble. And that's about to be shocking. So let's celebrate. Me, you, the Inner Circle. And you know, we finally got rid of Jon Moxley. Of course, he did take that car away from me. But, you know, me, you, Jack Hager, Sami Guevara, and Santana, we go back to the hotel and drink a little bit of the bubbly. I'm going to go back in the locker room, pack my stuff, and meet you in the hotel. And we're going to have fun. Alright? So I'll meet you back at the hotel. But for the rest of these stupid idiots, they also want to see my debut. Guess what? You're not going to see my debut here on AEW. Not today. Not next week. Not ever. Ever, 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 ever.
Bad doesn't even begin to describe the blood between these superstars. Not exactly likable.
As you just found out, Ortiz is entering himself into the Royal Rumble. Him and Jericho and the Inner Circle are going to have a little bit of bubbly. But coming up next,
one match is in the books and we're on to the
we
next.
have Pete Dunne, our AEW United States Champion, versus Kenny Omega. What a match this finna be. The longest reigning NXT UK Champion versus a former member of the Bullet Club. Who's gonna win? Right after this commercial break. As we're back here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, what another match. I'm surprised this is not the main event we have in store. Here comes Pete Dunne. He has the AEW United States Champion. How long will he hold that? Will he hold it as long as, you know, the UK Championship? We'll find out. Pete Dunne and Kenny Omega have to be one of their exciting matches here on AEW. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. He's going to show you why they call him the Bruiserweight as he enters the ring. He holds that title in his mouth walking down to the ring.
Scream and wail in pain.
This guy can bend your bones, bend your fingers in any direction he wants to, and he enjoys it while you suffer the pain. And here comes Kenny Omega. Lights go out, and here comes Kenny.
And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Both of these guys are both from different countries. Kenny Omega from Canada, and Pete Dunne from the United Kingdom, England, London, whatever you want to call it. Kenny Omega also walking down to the ring.
Two of WWE's top stars.
These fans are on their feet for this match.
I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
What a match this finna be. I'm surprised. Like, this should be the main event. You got the Bruiserweight and Kenny Omega. Man, what a match this finna be. Coming up next, and you don't have to miss it, because it's about to be right now. Kenny Omega, Pete Dunne, and the referee rings the bell.
And there's the bell.
Oh, Kenny Omega going straight for Pete Dunne, and the arm drag by Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega. Oh,
settle in, guys.
What a power driver by Kenny Omega. Having Pete Dunne land straight on top of his head. Oh, what a punch. What is Kenny Omega looking for? Is he looking for it to end it already? Whoa. And it goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3.
The pinfall and the victory.
Are you kidding me? That took 20 seconds. Kenny Omega picks up Pete Dunne and just ends him like that. What the? We thought this match was going to be longer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but Kenny Omega makes quick work, and I mean quick work of Pete Dunne. He didn't care that he was the Bruiserweight or the AEW United States Champion. He made quick work. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know what just happened, as we just got at the top of the hour. And last but not least, looks like Eric Young has something to get off of his chest. Coming up next.
What could this be about?
What can Eric Young say about this? Look at the sick, twisted Eric Young. But what the hell did we just see? Pete Dunne got defeated in 20 seconds. As I'm getting, what the R-Truth? What are you doing here? R-Truth, folks, you should be running. You got people after you for that title. Matter of fact, I want to pin you right. Yeah, you better run. But Eric Young has entered the ring. But Kenny Omega just snapped his fingers and ended Pete Dunne like that. What does Eric Young have to say? He doesn't like how everyone is just putting themselves in the Royal Rumble match. Just saying, it's only been 2 weeks of these 4 shows, and already we have about 10 people in the Rumble, and I haven't got a chance to spread my light on the Royal Rumble. That's why I'm entering myself in the Royal Rumble. Everyone says they want to dominate. Who is AJ Styles?
Not making any friends,
but that's not the guy who is pissing me off. The guy who's pissing me off is here in the arena, here in the locker room, here on AEW. And his name is Samoa Joe. That's why I want Samoa Joe to come out here right now and bash me like a man. I don't think you want to pick. Oh, no. Here comes Samoa Joe. As I'm getting word that even R-Truth is in the Royal Rumble. It's not the 24/7 Rumble. Truth is the Royal Rumble. but you are the 24/7 champion. Look at Samoa Joe with the mean look in his eye. Oh God, I want to be in the same ring as him. You better be right that you stare at the stage, because this is the last time we probably seen Eric Young on the show.
Just a bully. Well, okay.
Eric Young saying, who do you think you are? You're not better than me. You just got pushed more. And if I was in a match with you right now, I'd kick your ass. I don't know if Eric Young has heard of Joe's gonna kill you. Joe's gonna kill you.
Really
Joe is so fancy with his words, so good with his words. He knows how to get in the opponent's mind and get to the crowd's heart and feeling the wrestling.
Better not take anything for granted in this bit. Better not take anything.
Oh my, Eric Young is entering the Royal Rumble.
No love between these two.
You know what, Young, since you want to enter the Royal Rumble, how about I too enter the Royal Rumble? When I see you, I'm putting your ass to sleep.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Oh my God. Samoa Joe is entering the Royal Rumble. Eric Young's in the Royal Rumble. What the hell?
Did anyone else get
Truth is in the Royal Rumble.
Production values and message. Not sure what to make of it.
But that is all. Look at the mean mark on Samoa Joe. And that was the show here from Green Bay, and we will catch you all on the next show of NXT tomorrow night. Thank you.